Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to today's Train Sim World 4 Request a Route stream. Welcome to Nilvinus, if we're still about. I'll be surprised if you are. Transport Legend, welcome as well. Chuck, welcome. That's a strange sight this time on a Thursday. Welcome to the stream. Sprunklis, welcome. You thought it was Simroll today? No, usually it'll be 3 days Train Sim World, 2 days Simroll. I've been talking for a while about swapping that around and making it 2 days Train Sim World. Hey, hello Dan, how you doing, mate? 2 days Train Sim World and 3 days Simroll. You took a day off. Good, well deserved. Make sure you rest up properly, man. But yeah, I've been contemplating doing 3 days of Simroll and 2 days of Train Sim World. I don't know if I ended up moving to that schedule. I don't remember doing so. I remember talking about it and having it in my mind for quite a while. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see, I guess. But for now, definitely Train Sim World. And tomorrow, definitely Simroll. I need to put an announcement on the Discord. Let me put a reminder for that. Because Saturday's stream is going to be Simroll, but it's going to be in the evening instead of the daytime. Saturday announcement. But yeah, I'll announce that officially on the Discord at some point. You should look in the Simroll channel on the Discord. There's two Oh, let me do that here. Let me do that over here. Oh, hello. Okay, I need to head to the forum then. Okay. It looks like I need to pay a visit to the forum. So from that computer, I love the Windows XP. The Windows XP setting. So you can control two from one. So from one computer, you connect to Bedgen and DGZ. Okay, it looks like there's going to be quite a lot of moving around. Simcox must be Linux. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if someone ends up creating it. It's to replace the phone, I think. Oh, so there won't be a phone at all, or will there be a phone plus the computer system? All right. Also, Transport Legend, I have seen your request, by the way. It should be up there. Yeah. Okay. The PC is the phone. You can see it to the left. Okay. I'll take a proper look at it later on. I'll actually pay a visit to the forum. I haven't gone there in a while, and see it live. Any like information on like a date at all? A release date, or at least like which quarter we could perhaps see some stuff? What was that before? What was that? Okay, anyway. Let's pick a 155 and see where we can run it. No dates. There's also a screenshot of controlling 2 stations, 1 box at Pros Coffee. Yeah. I need to take my time, actually. I need to take my time and go through. Let's take the press livery and go through everything. Right, so we've got a multitude of routes that we can work this on. Let's drive it. I'm feeling like a bit of Navico Dresden. I know I didn't get a chance. Hey, hello, Train Hunter. No, I sent already to Proskov. So is that controlling 2 stations, or is that replacing a telephone? What's the computer? The computer screenshot. I didn't get a chance to fully look at Bremen Oldenburg and see if there was any fixes, so I'm going to leave that in case it becomes Crash Central. We'll just do Navica Dresden. It's a classic. Let's do this. It's quite early in the morning. Let's do something where the sun is up. Let's do this one. I'm pretty certain I've driven this before, right? Why is the wheel so small? Right, we do have a tap changer on in our hands. Why is that so weird? So let's try not be too aggressive with acceleration. Oh boy, is there a lot of things to interact with. Right, we are a freight service today, hauling some tankers. How do we turn on, like, can I not get lights for? It's like this area is very dark. It's very shadowed. Why? I like that the radio is at least lit up, even though it hasn't really got anything on it. I mean, I'm going to release it just to have to acknowledge. Or not. I had no English class today, so I've got to drive more in Simrel. What services have you been doing? That horn. I haven't done the horn yet. What you've been hearing is just the PZB release. Yeah, that's the horn. It sounds like an ambulance. It's just one tone. There's no like high or low. 412022 goes from Doros to Spinel, then up to Iskovice. Is that like the 4-hour one? Let me up with the horn. Oh no, it's gonna be super loud. It's actually gonna it's genuinely gonna be super loud for me. Wait, I know what you're about to do. And I don't even know how to like fix the you know what? Do your thing. Just do it. Just do it and get it over and done with. 2 to 3 hours. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Potentially shorter than my... Okay, actually, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Thank you, Chuck. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, that's not as bad as the traps. The one that I did. I've got the number. I've got the number of it, but it was Warsaw. The one I uploaded yesterday. Warsaw to Katowice. 3.5 hours. It was a really nice journey, man. A really, really nice journey. Hey, hello, Sir Hank. Hello, Holy Trucker, as well. How are you guys doing? It's going pretty well. Thank you, Holy Trucker. It's going pretty well. Can't complain. I am honored, Sir Hank. Sir Hamburger, I am honored to have you once again. You guys are very, very welcome. My favorite is the train from Warsaw down to Tunel with freight. what is that with an ET22 or the EU07? Is it? This is in Germany, yes, Mr. Hamburger. This is Navica, the Dresden Riesa routes. Hey, thank you very much, Chuck, with the gifted tier 1 to Sprunklis. Congratulations, Sprunklis. No more ads for you. Thank you very much, Chuck. 802020 EU07. Should I make that my next upload on YouTube? I love the fact that I can just play like 4K. It's not a constant 60 FPS, I will say. And that's why I upload, well, that's not why I upload in 30, but even if the video is like an hour long, I'll probably still upload at 30 because I do get some dips. And if I'm going to upload a 60 FPS video, I'd want the whole thing to be smooth 60 FPS. Is that near the Nürburgring? I don't know. I actually don't know. I couldn't even tell you where the Nürburgring is or the Nordschleife is on the map, you know, which is not great for me. I couldn't tell you where either one of these whether each destination on this map. I couldn't tell you where it is either on the map, like on an actual map. My geography isn't great. Nabil would probably flame me if he was here. How's Train Sim Classic? Oh my god. Thank you very much, Sprunklis, for the gifted tier 1 to Orko IO 1985. Congratulations, Orko, if you're around. Okay. I got 2 notifications for that one. We're in a hype train. Look at that's my first ever hype train. Let's go. Thank you, guys. I've never had one. I guess that was what the second notification was for, the hype train. 69%, funny number. Dresden is in Eastern Germany, I think. Right, that still doesn't help me because I don't know where the Nürburgring is. All I know is it's in the forest, and there's a lot of forest in Germany, so that doesn't really narrow it down much. I had to pay it forward as I was planning to sub soon anyways. Thank you very much, Sprunklis, man. I appreciate that. Chuck and Sprunklis blessing me on this Thursday afternoon. It was a very random Thursday afternoon. And in the background, this train's really doing its thing. I love just like these sort of trains that are just workhorses. The ET22, the Vectron, the 185s. Like, yes, they are built for purpose, obviously, but I don't know. I feel like I can just appreciate the effortlessness about which they go about their business. Nürburgring is western near the Belgian border. Oh, there. Okay, so so even closer to the UK than I thought. So I have even less of an excuse not to go there. Like a 3-hour drive from Spa. Oh, imagine a road trip where you go from Spa to the Nürburgring. That would be my 2 favorite track. Actually, no. My favorite track I think is what's the Australian one? I can't believe I've forgotten it. It's my favorite track. No, it's not my favorite. It's one of my favorites. The Australian one basically skips my mind. Nordschleife and then Spa. Those are like my top 3. And maybe we'll throw a bit of Brands Hatch only because I've driven there in real life. So we could sprinkle a bit of Brands Hatch in there as well. I had 2 presentations yesterday and 1 tomorrow. Oh, and then everything is done. And I can code and play SimRail all day. Sounds like a plan. I don't know if you're able to do both of those at the same time. If you are, fair play. But that sounds like a very, very chill motive. And 2 presentations yesterday, and so 3 in total over the span of a few days. I don't know, obviously, what level of like study or whether it's work or what exactly the presentations are for. But I had to do quite a few for my university year. And I think I'm thankful that I've never had an issue with like speaking, like standing at the front of a classroom or wherever it may be and speaking. But it's just the work that goes into it for me that I struggle with more. I don't mind being there, and to be fair, I'm someone who can just make up words on the spot. Like I can just start talking complete rubbish. So I don't have an issue with that, but it's just the planning for me, and it doesn't help that I'm someone who tends to leave things last minute. Doesn't help at all. I do not like this energy drink being so close to my keyboard. Bathurst, yes. No, not Bathurst. Map Panorama, sorry. Wait, but isn't Bathurst? It's the same thing, no? I do code on PT stop sometimes. Well, actually, you know, that's fine. That's fine. That's a good way to pass the time. During my tracks, the video, I had to stop for 15 minutes at one point. 15 minutes. And also, I did get away with something cheeky. So the AI was in charge. I don't remember what post it was, but I had a Pendolino behind me, and the technical stopped at that post, and the AI just let me go. It didn't pull me in for the Pendolino to pass me, didn't pull me in for my technical stop, and I just kept going. So obviously I had saved up a lot of time. Okay, that was big. I saved up a lot of time, and when I got to the station, yeah, 15 minutes. 15 whole minutes. So it would have helped if I had some coding to do. No one's to keep the hype train alive. We've got 10 seconds left. What does 69% even mean? How does that even work out? Two people have done something and it's 69%. Doesn't make sense. All three were going to be yesterday, but we don't have time to have all. Well, hey, it works out for you, isn't it? Extra time. So now you can refine your work.
UNBKT_Nabil cheers.
Thank you, Nabil. You were like 2 seconds late. Welcome to the stream, brother. How are you? It's the same indeed. Yeah, that's why I was throwing off completely. I was like, oh yeah, Bathurst. And I was like, no, Map Panorama. But yeah, I've always known it as Map Panorama, to be honest. Isn't Bathurst the name of the race that takes place? Maybe not. That doesn't make sense. I was thinking Map Panorama regardless. Yesterday, I was 17 minutes early at Power Notch with passengers. I went out and chopped into the pool. Why not? Why not? Like, actually, why not? Who are you going to communicate with? What possible reason is going to keep you there? You're going to be waiting there regardless until the time's finished. You're not going to be leaving there early for whatever reason. So, why not? I respect it. I once was 45 minutes early with my cargo. I once was 2 hours late with cargo. %68 for you. Okay, that's very weird. It just doesn't. The math doesn't match, to be honest. Regardless, 69, 68. It just doesn't make sense. I remember it as Mount Bathurst. That's cursed. That's why I don't want to remember it as Hank. That sounds very cursed. Just turn on the bot just in case. True. That's a good shout. With the train from Warsaw to Tunnel, it's 35. I assume the Pendolino, right? How? Number one, how do you get a Pendolino to finish on time? And number two, how would you get it an hour plus? It couldn't have been a Pendolino. It couldn't have been. Great. Oh, so I assume then you just missed all the technical stops. By any chance, was that like a late night service? Late night freight services on Simrel are so smooth, so quiet, so nice. And I'm also wondering, as I'm driving here,
UNBKT underscore Nabil cheered. X1. Wake up.
Fear not, he is returned. He has returned. Have you been ready for his return or not? Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, NVIDIA Broadcast is it's letting me down, man. It's letting me down. You know, I uninstalled it earlier today. I uninstalled it, reinstalled it. What is that? What is that? I uninstalled it, reinstalled it, and yeah, for some reason, just boo. So that's a shame. So yeah, I guess I'll just use my mode. The thing is, I don't like my Mac settings. They're okay, but NVIDIA Broadcast just like it's very good, basically. But yeah, I once had a delay with my Pendolino so large that dispatcher decided to let the next Pendolino service of 2 hours later in front of me. That is a shame. That's a shame. I'm sorry we went through that, Heng. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know that my camera froze up. I said hello, Nico. Hello, Connor, as well. I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you, my friend? I think the freight cars behind you are limited to a maximum of 120 kilometers. Well, yeah, usually with a freight service, because of the P's and D modes. Again, I'm not sure which one's which. But when I see the 70 here, that's usually it usually applies to freight, and you're usually limited to about 70, somewhere in the region of 70 to 75 before you're forced to slow down. Why the long face? Nabil stunting with the old school logo, the tier 3. Didn't use NVIDIA Broadcast back in the day. I didn't, but Punk opened my eyes to it, and like it's so good for both webcam and microphone. I just can't understand why it keeps crashing, and it wasn't doing it before, and now it's doing it. So no idea why. I googled, like I asked Google about it, and a lot of people on Reddit, on the NVIDIA forums, so many people having the same issues from 4 years ago, by the way. From 4 years ago, that's an ICE. From 4 years ago. So it's one of those things that clearly isn't on NVIDIA's priority list. They're too busy giving out AI chips. I haven't tried Trans-Siberian Railway, no, Chuck. Sorry, I did answer that, but I was frozen, so I was talking to myself. But I was saying that maybe it's something I should wish list, because it looks very, very, very interesting. Very interesting. I saw like 7 hour late. How do you get to being 7 hours late? Surely that there was like a bug involved or something. How do you get to being 7 hours late? Even the servers only restart every 6 hours. So how's that happen? Well, apparently they restart every 6 hours. I have no clue anymore after my recent findings. I was stuck behind cargo and it didn't let me pass. It just went mad whenever they got stopped and purposely dropped that. What are you? Come on, man. I hope you got reported. That's childish and ridiculous. Ask ChatGPT about NVIDIA Broadcast. Yeah, I don't know if it would help me or not. I could, but yeah. Yeah, I won't lose anything giving it a try. It's cool, try it. It looks hectic. I haven't actually watched any gameplay. I haven't played it myself, but just from the screenshots on Steam, it looks hectic. So I think I would. There's a few games on my radar that I need to get my hands on, and I guess I'll add that one onto the list. Oh, you meant in real life? Well, okay, then that makes a little more sense. As far as I'm aware, in real life, servers don't restart every 6 hours. So yeah, that kind of makes a little more sense. Although, if it was a case of like, let's say it was a service that only goes back and forth, for example, once a day or 2 times a day. If you are relying on that train, boy, no reviews for Trans-Siberian yet. What, has it just come out? Because I think when I was looking at the screenshots of it, it was like it hadn't released yet. So it has like literally just come out. It released today. Okay. Huh. Maybe I should. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll bear that in mind. I'll bear that in mind. The train was replacement to a low capacity one as well. The conductor was screaming. It runs like every hour. Okay. So well, at least then. I mean, it's not a nice experience waiting an hour, but at least it wasn't worse than that. It very much could have been. I like the moon. Worst that I ever had was 4 hours on the night jet, but I just slept through it. I mean, yeah. I mean, unless you wanted to be on time for something specific, I wouldn't even complain. I like fast sleep. Link Orion Striker, the ICE1. Does the ICE1 run on Link Orion Striker by default? I had like 14 from Hamburg to Locomotive. How long is that journey usually, Sprunkles? Okay, Nico, thank you. That will be our next request. Once I clear the next CFAR, I will try and rush to OBS to update the list. Welcome to everyone on YouTube. Welcome to everyone on Twitch as well. Numbers are looking healthy today. This is a stream where if you want to see a particular train or a particular route or a particular DLC, you are more than welcome to make it known, and I'll add it to the list, as we are doing with Nico's request. If you're liking what you're seeing, please do consider giving us a like and a subscription on YouTube, and a follow over on Twitch as well. Subs and follows have been so slow recently. I don't know why. Maybe I should start streaming some Assetto Corsa, isn't it, Hank? Maybe that will get me some. That'll get the numbers going up again. 14 hours. Jesus. There are a few services that layer in. Oh, I see you're referring to the Link Orion Striker, right, Nabil? I also once had a train never show up from Zagreb to Graz. It's crazy how, like, I don't know. I feel like I've been so. I think I'll stay sheltered from like those sort of services. All of the longest I've ever been on a train was from London to Birmingham, and that was once ever, like a couple of years ago. I've never really done like super long distance on trains before. Ten hours and 13 minutes. I mean, if it's the most efficient way of getting from place A to place B, then fine. But that's a long time. I love trains, but oh my god, that's a long time to be on one. That's not like a night jet sort of thing, you know, where you can just sleep. I don't know why, but I felt like downloading GTA. I've been considering downloading GTA just to see if there's any like roleplay servers for like transport. I've been considering it. I have been considering it. Yeah, I'm grabbing my wheel. You know what? I think I'm gonna not force myself. I'm gonna try and push myself a little bit and be a bit more disciplined and actually really start to go for evening streams, because hey, in a way this is work, and sometimes you might have to do a shift that you might not necessarily want to do or you're looking forward to doing, but you need to do it because it's part of work. And I feel like I know I need to get Assetto Corsa back into the schedule, and the only way it's viable for me to do that right now is through evening streams. So maybe tomorrow, maybe there was a reason, yeah, maybe, but I think from next week I'm going to start doing the whole thing, because I don't do the delivery work anymore. I've stopped doing it, so it's time to put, you know, all the energy that I was putting into that into you guys and the channels and the games that are there to enjoy. Longest I've ever been on a train is Vienna to Amsterdam. How long would a trip like that be? Vienna to Amsterdam? That would be a while. I would assume something in the region of like 8 hours. I ride so many trains, and worse, it's 40 minutes. Oh, worse on commuters like 5 minutes. It'll be cut down when the bridge in Denmark is built. I mean, I don't mind. Like, I wouldn't mind being on trains a lot. But see, like London, for example, you don't want to be on trains a lot in London because it gets so busy and so packed, and it just becomes like disgusting. I would happily spend hours on a train where it's calm, it's quiet, it's peaceful, there's room, there's space to just move and breathe, you know. Couldn't do on the underground. In the Netherlands, a train with more than 30 minutes just gets cancelled because they all go such frequencies. I mean, yeah, there was a big thing about that here. Fortunately for me, it didn't really affect me. It was more trains going in and out of London, which really sucks, because if you're like working and you've had a long day, you know, you're just waiting to go back to whatever town you came from, and you see that your train gets delayed, man, sucks, really sucks. And then if you guys know how much travel costs here, in a lot of cases, it's cheaper to get a flight from a city to another city in the UK than it is to get a train ticket. Thursday evenings AC. Thursday evenings, the streams would have to start at like 9, because moving forward, I'm not going to be able to start Thursday evening streams earlier than that. So just a heads up. Did you play the new Fortnite season? I haven't. Maybe there's something else I should get into the schedule as well. I'm not as sure about that. Oh, look at that. I'm not as sure about getting down to the schedule as I am about the Assetto Corsa. But yeah, at some point, I am gonna have to make a decision on Fortnite. No, tomorrow I can't be there tomorrow. Well, I mean, it's tomorrow. Even if I do it tomorrow, heck, it's not like it's gonna be the only evening, you know. Like I said, I want to start doing it properly. So yeah, I just need to get my hands on the DLCs, the last few remaining DLCs. Hopefully, I can get them for like super cheap on a third-party site. Okay. I believe it was 14 hours. Okay, I was more than a little bit off then. Okay, wow. It is quiet in the cabin, but you can't move too much on the hallways, like worse in space. It's probably a trade-off I would take, as long as it doesn't get packed, which would defeat the whole purpose. I think I would take it, honestly. I think I would take it. Or maybe it's just like a grass is greener on the other side sort of thing. I loved riding trains in Switzerland and Romania, not so much. I have a good memories from childhood riding slow trains in Romania. At some point, taking a train in Switzerland, like a mountain route, it's on my bucket list. I'm gonna have to do it at some point. Also, can I just say, for all the times that I dog on Dovetail for certain things, I love this. I don't know. I hope this is not a mod. I hope this is actually Dovetail's doing. Again, I always say this. It doesn't matter that the full Ebula isn't here, but just that the screen is on, that it's not off, it's not black, it's on, and there's something there. I would rather that than the black screens we always get. So fair play to Dovetail on this occasion. I want to go to Germany just to ride the IC1. Yeah. So I need to ride the high-speed train that we have here first, because somehow I haven't done that yet. And then, yeah, go to Germany for the ICE. There's really a few trains. I want to see what the hype is about the Dostos as well. I want to see a 101 IRL. Germany's got a few things that I want to experience, I'll be honest. And of course, the Autobahn. Hello, Navi. I'm having a nightmare with the 6077 Tintin sidings. Green oil terminal looking shutting down. If you're patient enough, I can put it on the list and do it after Nico's request, the ICE1, and we'll see if I encounter the same issue. Does that happen within half an hour of the scenario or of the run, Navi? I'm happy though about the fact I traveled to each ICE type in Germany at least once. You should be happy about that. You're a very lucky man, to be honest. I would love to have that experience. I think it might be because of my speed. Can you go too fast when hauling tankers? Not that I am aware of. I don't know that there's some sort of limit that when you reach it, somehow the logo shuts off. Are you overcooking? Are you over revving, perhaps? Because with the 66 on the right side, one of the dials on the right is like not like a power, like a rev sort of gauge. If that's on the red for too long, then I believe you can cause the engine to like shut off. I only went from Geneva to Zurich and in between Freiburg and Bern, Lausanne, Montreux. Sorry for the pronunciations, by the way. Not a mountain train, too expensive. Most of just 12-minute ride to Zermatt. Okay, I'll bear that in mind, the fact that they're expensive. I mean, those are a lot of rides, Dan, to be fair. I'm not surprised that they are basically like a money-making scheme in a way. Kind of like a bit tourist trappy, realistically. But it's going to have to be done really at some point, isn't it? I'm loving the busyness out of Dresden, by the way. There's been quite a bit of freight. I want to ride more of the old X2000 here before all are refurbished. They're amazing, the Tilson. Have we had photos of those in the Discord? I feel like we have. When you're in Germany and like trains, you need to go to what? Oh, what for the hovering, the flyer? What are they called again? But in the first 10 minutes. Okay, Navi, cool. That's good then. Hey, hello, Tim. How you doing, my friend? Love the 155, my favorite German freight loco. Really interesting. I haven't really had much playtime with it, but I was saying earlier, I really admire it. I really admire it. The most mountain train I ever drove was the Zugspitze and the train going on top of the Brenner. Have you got pictures? Those would be nice. If you guys could put like pictures of those sort of rides on, if you've got any like your own pictures on Discord, that would be really cool. I do have an eye for beauty. I do like natural beauty. Schweberbahn. I love that name. Not that exciting as you might think. Really? Are you just saying that because it's like me saying, oh, London isn't as exciting as you think, because I've lived here my whole life. But if somebody else was to come and see it, they would love it. Is it that sort of thing, or? The Neander village not close to hospital. I am not the person to answer that. They got blue. I'm gonna check maybe I got a picture of the snow at the mountain. London is boring. London, I mean, London has a beauty to it. It does. One is just kind of limited, and two, like everything has to work out perfectly for you to actually enjoy London, you know? Like sometimes, I remember having this conversation with a friend of mine where we both lived in London our whole lives. We're sick to death of it. But every now and again, you'll just see something at the right time. And we'll just say to each other like, yo, like, London is actually like beautiful. You just need the right conditions and the right day to see certain things, and the right time of day as well, the right season. Everything needs to come together. It's not just a place that you can just come to, or certain places that you can go to whenever and wherever and expect beauty, basically. Be sure not to get stabbed as well. I got the train Sicily on my bucket list of the train ferry. Oh, that's the one that, yeah, that's the one that goes on the ferry, obviously, yeah. I saw a video of that recent. No, I didn't watch the video, but I saw like a thumbnail. I saw it on a thumbnail. AC Suburban MCL behind me. Our freight train. What is going on? Are you on PL2 in Nilvinus? What is going on lately with the dispatchers, man? Maybe it's not the greatest time to start introducing new signal boxes, because I don't know what's going on with the general IQ of a lot of these dispatchers. It's not great. PL4. Okay, makes sense. Isn't PL4 like the equivalent of EN2, where it's mostly like a training ground? I think it still gets busy anyway, to be fair, but doesn't get PL2 busy. Just hit the I'm stuck button and it started the local up again, and I'm about to depart again. I'm pretty sure, Navi, it's what I said. I'm pretty sure you're applying too much power when you're first moving off, and you're overcooking the engine, basically. That's my assumption, anyway. That's my assumption. Then 2 visitors are 2. Okay, smooth. Nice. Nice. Thank you. In the Netherlands, they're now talking about building a new 100-kilometer train line, so maybe we get our own high-speed failure project. I mean, I feel like the grounds are a lot easier to work on because it's just flat, isn't it? There's no hills that you need to work over. There's no tunnels that you need to dig. You know, Holland is the land of flatness, so it should be under budget, to be honest. More quiet than on PL2. Yeah, makes sense. You're probably not wrong there, so I'm going to keep my eye on that gauge. Yeah, do so, and I'm certain that your woes will vanish. Yeah, this has been smooth, man. I love the 155. I mean, 565 tons. It's not the heaviest loads. Maybe these tankers are empty. But regardless, just the whole drive here has been smooth as hell. Just flat, like just a few waterways, canals, small villages. I mean, that's what I've always heard, that Holland is just flat. But like, there will obviously be some work, like the canals and getting over water, but it should be light work. The super late train is in one of the videos. Oh, really? Interesting. Okay. So does it just like fly past, or does it still make the stops on schedule? Why is there not a... Hold on. Maybe it's here. Ah, this is what I've been looking for. Dial lights. Now we've got the old school German local experience. Now it's complete. Still stopping. Yeah, driver must have been fuming. And the Dutch soil was so solid, everything is just sinking into the ground. I mean, yes, fair enough. Those challenges are there. But But I still feel like it's going to be a ton easier than like HS2. Faster speed 3 is 40 kilometers an hour, so it was better start. Yeah. Well, I'm currently on a 60 limit, but you're not wrong. I will prepare to stop. We haven't had to come to a complete stop yet, so I'm yet to sort of gauge an idea of how the brakes work in terms of how good they are. But they seem pretty good. Yeah, they're solid. There's escapes elephants causing a ruckus. That's a very interesting mastery, isn't it? An escapes elephant. I wonder what the backstory is, if there is one. We're building on a clay seabed. That's a good way to describe Holland's soil, actually. Clay seabed. Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. What is up with NVIDIA broadcasts, man? I mean, I've gone to the extremes of uninstalling it completely and reinstalling it, and it's still crashing. But it started crashing once I updated the NVIDIA drivers. So I think there's an incompatibility there, which is weird because they're both NVIDIA products. So very, very interesting indeed. Okay, I didn't intend to go this slowly. Let's pick it up a little bit. Literally, if I'm going to dig in my garden, if I'm clear like 30 centimeters down and hit water centimeters to the ground. Are you serious? I mean, I'm sure you are, but damn. So it's not the hardest thing then to just like create your own little backyard swimming pool, if you really wanted to. Not sure if I'd advise on it, but I guess the option is there. Love the old school piece of BSC for sounds too. There is a charm about them. They're a lot less like jarring than the later ones. That's for sure. Will it allow that? No. That's fine though. Okay. It's definitely going to allow that. If I really want to lay in the mud. I mean, isn't that like, don't people pay for that? People literally pay for that treatment. So the fact that you can have it for free, it's a blessing. It's not even in disguise. It's just a blessing. Maybe it'll be good for your skin. I don't know what the I don't know what the water quality generally is like over there. If it's anything like the UK, I wouldn't recommend. Okay, either a late night one or an early morning one. Let's go for early morning. I won't be able to do the whole thing because it's a lot longer than 30 minutes. But we'll take it as far as we can. Also, there is like a crazy sale going on right now. No. It's crashing as well. It's crashing as well. Why are my old school routes... Nabil, I wanted to ask, because I thought about this yesterday with Bremen Oldenburg. Do you think it might have anything to do with the, you know those TSW2 mods, the enhancement packs? So I was wondering if Bremen Oldenburg and, well, now Linke Rheinstrecke works for you, if they work for you fine. Let me see if I can spot perhaps any like mods. Well, I think it. Let's say it probably is the work of mod. Let's see if I have anything that clashes. So does Bremen Oldenburg work fine for you, Nabil? And Linker Reinstrecker? This will be to your presentation. Okay, okay. That's actually a fair point. That's a fair point. Let me show you guys my mod list so you guys understand what I deal with these mods and why the game takes this long to load. Swing up shot. Let me not show anything. I don't want to show. Okay. Okay. Yes. There you go. Okay, so these are like my mods, starting from here and going all the way down. These are all still mods, still mods, still mods, still mods, and then the actual roots themselves start from here. So everything above that is a mod. Every single file. So I'm trying to spot if there's anything that's like doubled up, basically. If there's like a double something, because usually that would be like the first point of like solution. Or what if I just search for the root itself? Thing is, what would affect both Bremen Oldenburg and Link Reinstrecker? I recently went through all my mods. I deleted everything and reinstalled the ones I really need and are really compatible with TSW4. I could handle the waiting time over 5 minutes. Yeah, it's crazy, low-key, you know. AC doesn't crash. That's actually true, you know. For everything that's been done to that game, it actually doesn't. They are in my DLC folder, yes, Navi. Yes, sir. So I've got left to right. I've got like a couple of headlight mods for the 103. I don't think it would be those. I can remove those. I can't even remove those now because the game's already open. Maybe I should have done this first before I tried to open the game back up. So these look the same. They look doubled, but it's intentional as far as I remember. But you know what? Let me just... No, I can't even do that again because the game's open. Because Bremen Oldenburg I need to check out. And Bremen Oldenburg and Linker Reinstrecker. Sorry, Nico. I don't think we'll be able to do your run today until I figure out... I might just do what Nabil did, honestly. Just uninstall. But the thing is, I'll just end up getting everything again. I won't even lie. I'll just end up getting everything again. Because every mod I have basically enhances one way or another the gameplay experience. Like, there's nothing here that's like not realistic or doesn't add to the immersion or doesn't make the game better in some way. So there's a taillight fix for the 425 on BRO. Okay, there's all these BRO ones. LFR. The 110. An update for the 110 again. Okay, hold on. So an update for the 110, but then there's also another 110 one hit somewhere else as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do one, Nabil. That's actually a great idea at this point. And we can get rid of this ridiculous waiting time. Yeah, that's also a good shout. Okay. I'm just gonna have to tend to it after the stream. Sorry, Nico, again. That kind of sucks. Do you have the grass mod in by Jet Wash? It puts new grass on older routes. I should have, honestly, like any mod that's in one way or another enhances the experience. I have, basically. I don't have any of that silly mods or the ones that do funny things. No. I like realism. I like the highest level of like realism. Let me try your run then, Navi. Could you remind me what it was again, please? Make sure to download only the ones that are compatible for TSW4. The ones are all good until something goes. Yeah. And now Chris the Nürburgring and the Porsche 11 GT3. I'll add that one into the archives, Hank. I'll put that one into the archives. Was it on the Midland Main Line by any chance, Navi? 6077, yeah, it is. Okay, it's only 20 minutes in total. Due to a blockade, posture check, that's not a bad shout. Due to a blockade on the normal path, take a small rake of empty tankers via Nottingham on their journey to Lorraine Terminal in Kent. So I'm assuming, judging by the lack of complaints, that you've managed to sort it. Dare I assume? I think they put like crack in this or heroin. It's addictive. Welcome aboard 6077, currently sat at Derby. A local crew has brought the train out via Chaddeston Yard. Engineering works at Melton Mowbray mean the oh, I'll go fuck myself then. Alright, insert reverser handle. Clear that. Put her in forward. So what else do we need to do? Day running. Instrument lights, turn them on. I like when they're on. So lights are off as they should be. Well, this game does what it likes with the tail lights anyway. Fresh air, turn that on. High speed, turn that on. These all should be on. Thank you very much. We'll release the brakes a little bit. They're fully depressed right now. Nope, I had to restart it twice now. Okay. So I was talking about this gauge anyway. I think you figured it out anyway, but just in case. Right, so safety systems are on as far as I'm aware. AWS, CWS is on. Where is DSD? DSD's on normal as well. Okay, so yeah, we're good to go. Just waiting on the signal. So we're at Derby currently. We've got a 158 that's just come in. We've got another 158 but in northern livery that's just coming in. Quite busy at Derby at this moment in time. 56 with the VTG tankers. Now the VTG tankers for me, I have had a stinker over and over with these tankers. The aggregates pack was fine. The tankers, god damn. Also, if a mod is created wrong, old files, wrong file structure, etc., it takes longer to load because the game is trying to load the assets and it can't. Ah, I think I had a lot of that on Eurotruck. You know how my ETS2 would take like literally 5 minutes to load? At least this only takes like 2 minutes. My Eurotruck used to take 5. Between 5 and 6. And I think a big part of that was that issue that you mentioned. Hello, Aaron. 1 hour late because of school. Listen, 1 hour late is better than 3 and then missing the stream, right? So it's all good, man. I hope you had a good day in school, though. I did a 1 hour Simroll stream yesterday. Nice. How did it go? Go. So I've downloaded it. I've got it. I just kind of opened it just to like kind of see what it looked like. I'm yet to actually try and do anything with it. But I should put it to use in the next few days or so. Right. So do I speed up time here? Do I put speed on time on 4x speed, or do we just continue being patient? We've been here for 2 minutes already. They're very bright, aren't they? Pardon me. I'm gonna throw my bloody computer out the window, but the alarm is coming us with the logo again. They're off count now. So is that possibly TPWS then, Navi? Are you going a little too fast, approaching a red signal? Fuck me off here. I'm so sorry you're having a shocker. The train is light today, consisting of just 8 tanks weighing a total of 384 tons. You're clear to depart. Yeah, that's super light actually. Right, let's see how it goes for us. Hopefully we have a better time than Navi's currently having. Can we turn the brightness up a little bit on these? Okay, I mean I know it's daytime, but they're quite dim. So you said it happens in the first 10 minutes. It's a hell of a process, isn't it, Holy Trucker? Hello, Roshi. How you doing? The thing is, it's like there's like different trains. So all the locos operate roughly similar on Simrail. Once you know one, you kind of know them all. But then you have the EMU, which operates in its own way. And then the Pendolino, which operates in its own way. And hopefully sooner rather than later, the steam train, which will again operate in its own way. Depot is nice and busy. Stream after gym. Rushy, I love to hear that, man. Keep putting in the work. Yeah, I spent a lot of time in the gym, and then it's just like once you fall off, trying to get back on is just a nightmare. I used to work out at home. That's why I used to use my VR. The most I've used my VR was to work out. I had this thing I was paying for, Fit XR or something like that, and it was genuinely really good. It started toning me quite quickly, but for whatever reason it's quite easy to tone my body anyway, so I'm not going to see that as a major win. But yeah, I did it for like 3 or 4 months, and then I had like my wedding. I was preparing for my wedding and stuff like that, and it got a lot, so I stopped it. And then I was like, yeah, once all the wedding stuff, the honeymoon period and all of that is over, I want to go back to it. Never went back to it. Then the 422 on the Rheinrohr Osten. Okay, Nico, I'll do that after this one. Thank you. I would enjoy multiplayer in the Steam Loco. I wouldn't. I'd be nervous as hell. I mean, I guess once I learn how to drive it, I'll be okay. But Steam, I've always been anxious about Steam, man. I know the song Rushy from Sheet Music. Well, this one? It's incredibly insanely low amount of notes for Black Midi. Oh, you're the piano thing they were on about. Oh no, me breaks. Why is that? Why would that be, Navi? I mean, for me, so far so good. What are you possibly doing wrong? I don't know. Let's just throw it up a little bit. You're married. I am married, eh? I am indeed. We had our wedding 9 months after we started dating. And I got this buzzer going off. I'm pretty sure the buzzer's for... It's TPWS. It must be. Yeah, because that red over there is coming up very quickly. Jesus. Thankfully, we've got quite a light load. That's not what she said. Damn, how old are you? I'm 27. 27. Yeah, comfortably 27. It's not like, oh, I've just turned 27 or I'm on the cusp of 28. It's like I'm quite in the middle. Samsung have 93 trillion nodes. Huh? Well, Russia is saying 49k to them longer than that. That's crazy. Seems like there's quite a fan base for it though, Aaron, which is pretty decent. How do I cancel it? If it's TPWS, Navi, what you want to do is, if I'm not mistaken, throttle to 0. Do you put the brakes on max? Try setting the brakes to like on, I think. I don't know if it's on or release, but regardless, you wait 1 minute. You wait 60 seconds. 60-second wait, and then you should start to move. You should start to move. But if it's activated, this red light will be on, so you would know. So if the red light's not on as you're going through that process, then it's not TPWS. No air plus buzzer. It's AWS stopping you. Are you clearing the AWS alarm as you go over the those yellow things in between the tracks? I'm coding C++ and I always forget the semicolons of coding. After coding Luna does not use it. I guess that's the issue with like switching between languages, Sprunkless. You're even more of a madman than I initially thought if that's how you're doing it. 37. No, 27. 27. Don't put that over me. I'm 27. I would not have you making that manifest over me. Well, at some point I'm going to be 37, but not now. Life's going to be very different, I think, when I'm at 37. Jesus Christ. Please write my request in the red table. I will do, Nico. You want me to do it right now? Let's do it right now for you. Yes, Hank, 27, not 30. You said 422 on RRO, isn't it, Nico? Let's do that for you. See, sometimes I do remember some things. Not everything. Maybe not even most things. But I do remember. I'll put it instead of the linker one. 422, sorry, not 442. I always imagine like pressing end stream by accident when I want to go back into the game. So it's done by making lots of spammy notes that don't make sound of a melody, then using a MIDI merger, which puts however many notes in a single note, the notes, and they merge it. I'll leave that for the musically inclined people to understand, because I know that's music related, but I don't know exactly what it means. But great. I thought he said 37. No, God forbid, not yet. I'm coding C++ to calculate the best strategy for a math game experience. You're coding, and then you're coding a math game. Yeah, you've now reached like extreme levels of insanity now, Sprunkless. 64 million is how much they merged it by the MIDI file, given though MIDI is a small file, is often 256 terabytes. Insane. Sounds like what the DLC folder for Trace'em Classic would look if you had everything. Or Microsoft Flight Simulator if you had everything. You're completing scenarios on train line where they give any points because I don't have this game, like how we use points to buy other games. If you're talking, are you talking about Xbox, like Xbox points? If that's what you mean, yes, you do get points. I don't know exactly how. I think it's by achievements, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's by achievements. which are not hard to get, to be honest. But a lot of people I've seen on the forums have said they've used their points that they've earned towards the next DLC. Basically, with this train, Navi, any bell you hear, any alarm you hear, just hit Q. No power, locomotive speed too high. Shush. There's no such thing as too high. They're gonna go even faster. It did actually kill my power for a while. Oh no, it's actually limiting. It says there's an active limiter. We need to slow down anyway. I can barely see what these signs say. Maybe after I delete all the mods as well and only get the ones I need, I can go back to playing 4K. And then the gameplay will be a little bit clearer for me, a little bit clearer for you guys as well. Sharper, should I say. So 3 points, we can purchase other DLCs. Yes. I haven't heard of people only using Xbox points to pay for DLCs, but they use some of them. Like, it makes it cheaper. Again, I don't know how it works. I don't own an Xbox. Never owned an Xbox. I'm just going off by what I've seen people, what I've seen people say. Rhine-Ruhr Osten. I don't know if I've ever played that. I've played one of the Rhine-Ruhr routes. I don't know if it was Osten or the other one. What was the other one? Maybe it was Osten that I played through then, and I don't know the other one because I haven't played through it yet. It's the one. It's the Wuppertal one. That's I'm gonna call them flying trams. You played HRR. Ah, Rhine-Ruhr. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. There's like a few of them that I keep mixing up in my head. That makes sense. The piece is called Armageddon V3. Armageddon sounds about right. Honestly, it sounds about right. What are you driving today? I'm driving a 66 currently, Connor, doing a freight service. The good old EWS livery. We drove yesterday using the GBRF livery, which I really like. I don't think I've used... No, I have used the Freightliner one, but like once, if I'm not mistaken. I'm definitely going to keep God mode, obviously, and Jetwash's graphics mod. But the thing is, sometimes I worry that people will upload mods onto Train Sim community, but then not use the correct tags. So it's like, what if they upload the TSW4 compatible mod, but just don't tag it as that? So then when you search TSW4, it doesn't come up. I guess that's the own problem, realistically. But it's also a me problem too. In TSW4, is it common to get lots of long raids on cargo? It just depends. It depends. It depends what routes you do, what runs you do on those routes. What happens if you click contact signaler? There you go. Proceed as signals indicate. If you do it and you're at a red, it will either say denied, wait for signal to change, or proceed. It's not dynamic. It's not like some AI sort of thing. It's just very, it's a very basic form of communication. Don't worry, the newest mods you can download, they're compatible with CSW4. Yeah, I guess, yeah. One signaler in Simro wants to let me, when I was driving cargo, take priority, move down. Yeah, I don't know what's going on recently, Aaron. I'm hearing a lot of that sort of thing, and I experienced it myself the last time on Saturday. So I said it before. I don't know if this is a great time to introduce new signal boxes, because apparently people can't manage the current ones. We try class 66, go to Cathcart Circle, Glasgow Central. I haven't tried that. Cathcart Circle is not, I think, and this is what's the word? This is controversial, potentially. I think Cathcart Circle is a little bit crap. I don't think it's a little bit crap. I'm putting sugar on it. I'm not going to say what I really think of it. I just don't think it's a great route. Maybe once the 380 comes and we get the TOD4 upgrade, maybe it will change my opinion on it. But as of right now, and like I've barely played it, and the few times I have played it, I'm just like, brother, you know, just a bit, yeah. I've done Southwest trains on Trainsim Classic, Connor, but not on Trainsim World, of course. If I knew there's a Fentalino, so I just hurried. I mean, realistically, Aaron, in that situation, it's the responsibility of the dispatcher, mate. So you shouldn't need to drive a certain way because of that pressure, you know. It's a dispatcher's issue. Brother, the route itself is mid. It has a cool mastery. What's the mastery for Cathcart Circle, Tim? Sorry, I missed your initial chat. Is there like a city one, like a UFO or some nonsense like that? UFO. Right. Right. Well, yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame. Fresh UFO. What's the backstory? Maybe there's a fun backstory. What's the, I mean, even if there's a fun backstory, it doesn't cut it for me. I'm glad they're not like hardcore going down the gaming like aspect of the game, you know? What's that over there? Is that another 66? Yeah. There's workers who are like all over the place. Denied. Wait for signal change. Master on Lockhart is goated. Yeah. I mean, like we saw the elephants outside Dresden. Sometimes it's better not to unlock them. There's a HSC going past. Sometimes it's better not to unlock them, honestly. Love is diabolical. It's just ridiculous though, isn't it, Tim? Like, all you can do sometimes is just laugh. All you can do is just laugh. Just to ease the pain a little bit. Just to, you know, it masks the insanity. Damn, I'm doing good stuff today. What are you doing, Hank? Share your positivity. I feel so weird today. Also, leave me alone. All right, let's get it cracking. Just sign up for the local gym. Have you been oh boy, easy. Have you been inspired by, was it Rushy? You've been inspired. We love that. We love an inspiration. Now, that was the easy bit. Now for the hard bit. Make sure you go. Don't let your money go to waste. Good thing they included a toggle in case you don't want to keep seeing it. A toggle for what? I forgot what we were talking about. Oh, the mastery stuff. Yeah, yeah. Thank God indeed. Why is that train go fast pass on your train? That is a HST, a class 43. Mr. Connor. Not inspired but reminded. Ah, right. Reminded. We can put it like that. We can put it like that. I got there in the end, Tim. Don't worry. Expect that a lot from me. I don't know how long you've been here around. It might have just been lurking previously. It takes me a while, but most times I get there eventually. Getting better at it. Although some would argue. I know Nabil would argue. I learned to drive the Dragon cargo train. I didn't need the tutorial, just there's no current limit, and I just tried it with the tutorial in EN1. Just for a second, I got it perfectly. Yeah, the Dragon is a pretty easy loco to get to grips with, man. With the cruise control on there, it's easy to use as well. Solid, man. Should we give it the full beans? Oh, I can't because the yellow coming up. Professional lurker here, right? So then, you've witnessed enough. You've witnessed enough. You know me well enough. Maybe it's the caffeine that makes my face itchy. I thought about this the other day. I took one of those shots, like those energy shots, and my earlobes were just itchy as hell. Like my earlobes. I don't know why my earlobes, but my earlobes. And I realized now that I've been drinking this, and now it's like entered my bloodstream, my face is itchy. Am I allergic to caffeine, or is it just that I'm not expelling the energy out of my body quick enough? Because I've read online as well that caffeine does make you itch. Hydrate. Yeah, good idea actually. Let me balance the liquids out. I've got another massive 1.5 litre bottle. Oh boy. I'm actually really looking forward to deleting all the mods. I can't wait to have a smooth experience again. Yes, Connor, to Nottingham, yes. Well, to Nottingham and beyond. It's not even just the earlobes for me, it's everything. Hands and arms too. I was very confused there for a moment. Hands and arms too. Yeah, maybe it affected other areas, but it makes sense. It makes sense. My face is never itchy, but if you see my stream, I'm always like either my eyes or my nose. It makes so much sense. I don't think it's an allergy thing. I think it's literally just the effect of caffeine. Because I've never experienced my earlobes all of a sudden itchy. It was like itching and tingling. I have done that, Connor, you know. I've done the class 4-4 from Waterloo to Portsmouth. I did it in Train Sim Classic. I have that route. You'll probably miss some mods, but at least have a smoother experience. Yeah. I mean, realistically, I do wonder, and I guess we'll find out after I do it, I do wonder how much I'm going to notice. Like, obviously, graphics, I noticed them like that. I remember when I switched from TSW3 to TSW4, when the TSW4 first came out and there were no mods for it, it was so clear to me straight away. But again, I'm going to keep the graphic ones. So it's the little details here and there that I'm going to. I think I'm definitely going to notice GWE, the enhancement pack for that, if I don't get that again. But yeah, anyway, we'll see. Yeah, just a caffeine thing. You should try a C4. That thing should be illegal. What's a C4? Sounds like I should keep well away from it. I should have mentioned having a C4. I'm brown with a beard. Can you do ET22 if TSW4 has one? The ET22 does not exist in this game. Hopefully not yet, but definitely not right now, Aaron. Yeah, like Nabil said. No 750 as well. No class 750. Too fast for you this time, Nabil. Nabil, by any chance, has Ponk shown you his Ponk TV thing? Black properly? There's a train for 750. I promise you there's no 750 in TSW, Aaron. Just because he looked at chat the moment he said the message. Oh, so I'm on point. So I'm on point. Why are you being a hater for? Why are you trying to hate? Like 40 seconds of it. Hey, listen. I've been looking at chat quite a while. He's very obvious because you can literally see my face. I'm thinking of potentially just getting like a cheap ass like 1080p monitor, like a super cheap one, just to have a second monitor at this point. 1080p as well. It's not going to ask too much of the GPU. I mean, this GPU better run my TVs when I get to that. It's not going to be long. It'll be less than a year. I'm going to have my 455-inch TV, my 3, sorry. Oh, 4 though. Like 3 like side by side and then the 4th one on the top. That would be cool. Why did you ask? Because I saw it and it was very funny. Basically. It was pretty good, I won't even lie. I think it was pretty good. A lot of editing as well. Just imagining the editing made me sick. But he's complained about the editing every now and again. Be like, oh yeah, I'm doing a lot of editing, this, that. But when I actually saw the final product, I understood. Is this really a 20-minute run? I feel like we've been here for like quite a while. Editing. And what of it, Nabil? And what's of it? That is not what I said. That's what you said. That's the demon time that you're on. Hey, let's not mess with that. What's the key press for the AWS acknowledgement? Q. I believe it's Q by default as well. I don't think I've changed it. I've only changed it on Simrel. Do I have someone with me today? Usually there's like a passenger, not a passenger, but like a fellow engineer. window open a touch. My tablet needs charging. So does my phone. How about you? Okay, you're good. I haven't played TSW with a controller in a little while. Since I last did it on stream. Can you do an ETS2 stream tomorrow at 2? I'll watch. Tomorrow is Simro. Tomorrow is going to be a Simro stream, Aaron. ETS2, 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 ETS2. ETS2 will make a comeback soon. ETS2 will make a comeback soon. Alongside ATS as well. Maybe for like the evening schedule, maybe I'll do like 3 days of Assetto Corsa and then 2 days of Euro Truck and American Truck Sim. But then that leaves no days for Fortnite. What a dilemma. I want to get ships at sea as well. Trans-Siberian Row Simulator, whatever it's called, looks funky as hell as well, that Chuck mentioned earlier. It's just not enough hours in a day. How about ETS3? Maybe in like 15 years time. Can't get a bot to save me out of this one, so I'm gonna play this super safe. Man, that function is so helpful. I had to use it once for one station on the video yesterday. Lovely jubbly. Good progress, driver. You'll be waiting here for a path through Nottingham Station. I hope that was a little bit helpful, Navi. In future, will be ETS4 is one bit behind. Well, I hope not. I hope ETS2 survives for a little bit longer in development. If I was going too fast, why does it suggest a speed say 80 miles an hour? The suggested speeds? Or the limit? I remember being told when I was doing my driving test, not my driving test, but when I was doing my lessons, that the limit is not a target. So if you can apply that same like concept. I don't know. Oh, I've run this a couple times. Yeah, I got some progress here. 5 scenarios, 30 timetable runs. A 422 little cutie. want to go for like a busy time. But there's no long ones other than the ones that I've already done. Let's do this. Can I do a little bit earlier? Yeah. This one looks good. Looks very, very good. And I'm doing half the suggested. I mean, hey, just follow what I did, basically. Just follow what I did and you'll be all right. The important thing is that you just clear, obviously, any alarms ASAP. And when you're approaching like a red signal, to make sure you're not going too fast. Okay, I got an achievement. There's a left side of the platform as well. No. Alrighty. Alright, this should all be sorted out. Passenger lights, stay those on. Cab light can stay off. Marker lights are fine. Didn't expect anything else really. That's cool, but we don't need it on. So doors. Yeah. Okay. Not much really going on. PZB on. CFA on. Yeah, literally haven't driven this in like 3 years, 4 years. Why does it say not in service? One of my first routes where I used PZB, where I got to grips with it. It's got a little place in my heart. My ears. I don't remember there being so many trains that you can drive on here. I remember this station was a nightmare stopping at coming the other way. I was never able to judge the speed properly. Why do you have ATS in your Twitch schedule thing for every Monday? Because I used to stream it every Monday. There's a lot there that is different. Because the schedule as a whole is changing soon anyway, so rather than just make like micro adjustments every week, I'd rather just wait until the updated schedule is like properly in place and then change it. I love it's late. It's true. Makes sense. Just saying 720p looks exactly like 1080p. 1080p has like zero difference. I can tell from 2K, and 2K has a different 4K. I think a lot of people would argue with that, Aaron, including myself. But technically saying 16K is 720p, which is how you ended off your claim. Interesting. Could be worth giving the old eyes a little test, maybe. Have you tried the 720p on like a 4K monitor? Looks abysmal. Now, why would there be a yellow there? What would that be for? Crazy happening about resolutions. Lol. What's the updated schedule? Well, I'm not sure yet, Nabil. I've mentioned like a few different ideas that I've had. I've been talking about some ideas. I was talking about like a bi-weekly when you were away. I was thinking about like a bi-weekly one, so like 1 week, one schedule, and then the next week another schedule. I've been talking about streaming 2 times a day, twice a day. Once in the afternoon, once in the evening. But I haven't yet decided on what would work best. Thursday's racing day. It's gonna be more than 1 day. As for that one, I can say with certainty, it is gonna be a minimum of 3 days a week of AC. Nabil, the CSW2 packs are good though, man. Did you get rid of them as well? I had none recently. Well, who knows? Who knows what the future holds? Potentially. Potentially. You should have a day where you stream random games. Yeah. But that, what would you classify as a random game though? Something like Ships at Sea? Perhaps? Like one of those type of games? Would you say Roblox is a random game? Yes, because that makes the loading time go crazy. Is that what did it for me then? Because I remember, I don't think it was those. It was a day that I installed a few, like I say a few, it's like 2. It was 2 updates I downloaded. One of them was for 5 Circle. I don't remember what it did, but it was for 5 Circle. And the next time I loaded up the game, it took as long as it takes now. But anyway, it shouldn't be a problem after the purge that is about to come. It's a really good PC. I think I'd agree. Yeah. I think it's really good. There'll come a time when it won't be. But for now, I think really good is a good way to describe it. Not the best. Definitely not the best. Not top range. But yeah, good. It's not optimized to work with PSW4. It's not, which is a shame, because I can't imagine it would take too much work to upgrade them. But yeah, this is like cat and mouse game. Accelerate, brake and hold, brake and apply, then release and accelerate. Aren't all trains like that, Navi? Really? In one form or another. Slow down way too early. Yo, there's a spider climbing up my wall. Should I pick it up? I hate spiders. I tried to pick one up the other day. I'm trying to get over my phobia. I don't like being scared of anything. And like, I hate spiders. I really, really hate spiders. And it's not a big one. Not a big one. But it's either I pick it up or I kill it. Because I got a tall ass ceiling as well, and I can't afford for it to get to the ceiling. No, there's definitely room for fear, my boy. There's definitely room for fear. Thing is, even if I carry it out, where am I gonna put it? I'm not opening my windows for shit, because flies will just start flying in. I hate flies. And they had this thing where they come into my room and they like coming down on their web. I'm gonna have to kill it. They like coming down on their web. And that's what I don't like. I don't mind if I've had spiders that have just remained in one corner of the house here, and they just chill. And I'm like, cool, you're all right, you're good, you're good people. And then there's other ones that are just too into your business. You have no reason to be coming, just gliding down onto my head. No. Don't bother me and I won't bother you. That's my principle. Last West Coast Main Line. I'm sorry, Connor. There are chow spiders, and I don't mind them. Only reason I call this one is because it's gonna go to the ceiling, and then my ceiling's too tall. Shush. I remember I spent the night at my parents' one time, and it was like around summer season, so the window was open at night. It was chill, and I was laying in like I didn't have like a bedroom. It was in the living room. But I was laying on like Nabil would know what I mean. It's like Moroccans have like there's like a type of sofa that's like a Moroccan sofa, and so I basically just removed all the cushions from that and laid my head, chilling on my phone, and then I just feel like at the back of my head like, and I'm like nah. So I just like brush my hair, get up, I fly up. I've never stood up so quickly in my life. Shine my torch on the pillow, and the spider's just running through the pillow. I was like, nah, that's a violation. There was no need for that. No need for that at all. And even this one now, where it came from, I don't know. It's crawling up the wall and it's at my height. So where have you come from? Why are you? Don't they just like chilling up and be either behind something or high in high places? So what are you doing at my level? It means you're here for a problem. You've come to look for trouble, and it found it. Now maybe I need to ease off the caffeine, man. I'm basically an addict, just like itching away. Oh, YouTube again. The chat will just stop. This is why I use Restream, by the way. The Restream chat. I know it's a bit weird seeing things come up twice on the chat, for example, on screen. But if not for Restream, I'd miss a lot of the YouTube comments, because I read a lot of YouTube comments on Twitch. Why is it either I go too fast or too slow? Why is there no middle ground? And a double request or nah? at this point, yeah, go ahead. There hasn't been much in the way of requests. I mean, we've had a few, but unfortunately, like Link or Ryan Strecker just didn't work. Stops have been decent, you know. How much detail's been put in the buses? WSW, is that like legit branding? I know it's a very basic form of it. I didn't make you out. You say yeah. Yes. You can. Legit branding, okay. From the EP. I like little touches like that. I like stuff like that. Some Sumerian Bun. Oh, Sumerian Bun's a good shout. Sumerian Bun's a good shout. Oh boy. I'm too busy with work to watch a stream. Don't worry about it, Hank. You've got your priorities in order. That's what matters. As for the stream, it will be here live. It will be there'll be a VOD of it. That's gonna last as long as my channel exists. So don't worry too tough, my man. Yo, there's even a little Ebula hit. How are these part of the pack as well, or because this ain't Dovetail? I mean, this was back in a better time, to be honest, but surely not. But it's 5-7. Oh, let's go then. Yeah, you are an hour ahead. Right, what's anyways, we got another request now. Which time did we start? It's 8:21, so 8:51 in game. I respect their persistence. It's a show of faith. Oh, my salad is on 3%. Maybe I should do something about that. Wonder if AC will get the same numbers of viewers as Fortnite. No, it will get more. It will get more. It used to get me viewers, not as much as the train genre has, but it used to get me views. Fortnite doesn't. Not even one. Fortnite doesn't get me a single view, bro. Generally. Like, I was streaming Fortnite only for month. Not a single view. When I would stream AC, I'd get like 3 or 4 people chatting. Follows didn't necessarily like fly through the roof and stuff, but it was a lot more reception than Fortnite. Let's not chat because I'm also curious. Why don't you tune into streams like Fortnite? I mean, to be fair, generally, if you like train simulations, you wouldn't expect the same person to like Fortnite. It's the complete opposite side of the spectrum. So I understand. And even when I do sim racing, it's going to be the same thing. Although it's simulation, trains, racing, completely different space. So I'm also expecting a big dip in numbers as well. There'll be some new numbers that are into that, but then they also, when it's time to do trains, they won't be there, you know? So yeah, with AC you could get 500k viewers. When someone gets 500k viewers, what's the word? Like a live, I've got the word, concurrent. When someone gets 500,000 live concurrent viewers, Hank, I will... Okay, let me not say too much. Let me not say anything crazy. I'll be surprised. I was going to say some crazy stuff, but you know what? We're not too far away from that. Hasn't Kai Cenat topped up at like 300 and something thousand concurrent? So... Fortnite is already my thing. Because I remember like 2 or 3 persons who wanted to join us on Fortnite, but never actually did. Navi did. I don't remember who else. Didn't Lasagna say he wanted to join at some point as well, but he hasn't been in a stream in like 2 months. It's always open anyway to anyone that wants to join. Punk wanted to give it a try. Did he? I don't see Punk playing Fortnite, to be honest. Colors are washed out a little bit. What did I press? What does that do? Nothing. Oh boy. What's your favorite music style? I don't think I have one. Like, I've listened to so many different ones. It just depends on my mood at the time. Or sometimes I might hear a particular genre of music and just think, oh, I want to listen to that for a while. Like my whole life growing up was just like rap and hip hop, bit of grime. But my palettes expanded as I've grown. It's just happened again with the bells and buzzers, which is the AWS via the fuse, and I'm moving again as painful. So why don't you just turn it off in the first place, Navi? Like at the very beginning of the scenario, why don't you just turn everything off? And then you don't have to deal with anything. Good learning. I mean, yes, but if it's like, I mean, if you want to learn the way of the safety systems, then yeah, fair enough. But if you just want to like brute force your way through the scenario, then that would be probably the simplest way to go about it. I like New Wave personally and rock. New Wave. I want to be you. Navi, do you? Do you though? Do you? Go to learn by failing. Very, very true. All right, Aaron, take care, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate ya. Basically like the distinctive sound of 80s pop rock. More into rock or metal. Yeah. Well, environment has a lot to do with it as well. Like where I grew up, how I grew up, the people around me. You don't do rock metal. We don't do that. It was like that sort of thing. It was like no one really cared about what your music taste was like, except if it was like certain things, and you would be judged otherwise. And the people who were into those sort of genres were judged. So there wasn't like freedom. Maybe if you grew up in a different area with different friends, you know, in a different environment, maybe, you know, I would have grown up on that. But it's only now, like I said, only very, very recently have I started to sort of expand my my taste. Yeah, I want to be 37 this Sunday. I am not 37. I am not 37. The rumors are not true. Do you have a stunning wife though? It was the same way for me if you didn't listen to rap hip hop, you were a nerd. Yeah, basically. 41. Imagine I just said 41 and then my hair just automatically like just went. God forbid. I'm already eyeing up like I'm already starting to eye up like the, you know, the hair aisle at like Boots and Superdrug for all the The thing is, I've got grays. I've had grays since I was like in school. Apparently, it's like a sign that money's coming. I'm still waiting on the money to come. And they've like, sometimes they'll fade away and then they'll come back, and then they'll fade away and they'll come back. But right now, they'll only really show. How did I get hair in my mouth? They'll only really show once, if like my hair grows out. 47 or 37 kids, imagine. I do want a few, but oh boy. Oh boy. I am blind to these ludicrous figures. There's like a wall and they're just not entering the wall. I'll see like these Instagram reels of like these families that have like 10 kids, and I'm just like, how are you saying? Well, you're not saying it really, realistically. You can play off like you're saying, but you just can't be. Not in that environment. He goes on holiday with his own That would be something. Ooh. Do you think with enough money you could build your own like railway? Who would stop you? You just build your own railway. I wonder what like laws and regulations you'd need to not bypass, but what standards you'd need to meet. Because I know there's like people who have built like full-on racetracks in their backyard. Maybe you just need to know the right people. I need to have enough to like... Money talks, right? So maybe you just need to have enough to make them give you the green light. The government, they'll stop you. Would they though? Everyone has a price. Everyone has a price. They would initially. They would probably try to initially. But we'd have to see how long they'd be saying no for. a particular language that's only spoken by currencies. And you can't talk to it, but it talks to you. What was your request, Transport Legend? Oh, Samaringbon. Hey, hello, Samuel Smith. I don't know why I called you by your first and last name. Very formal. How you doing? Bribing is illegal. I didn't say bribing. More so just like a subscription, you know, a monthly subscription fee. Everything's becoming a subscription today, right? So, you know. I like this route. I find that I like almost all of the old school TSW2 German routes. If I'm gonna get this scenario, I'm gonna get. Keep at it, Navi. Keep at it. This is the cost of learning. I'm glad to hear doing well, Samuel. I'm doing very well myself. Thank you very much. How's the channel with the streams? How's all of that good stuff going? Can't be bribing. You're calling it bribing. If you want to give it a fancy name, that's a you thing, you know. It's really just a subscription. Would you say your internet provider's bribing you? Would you say your insurance is bribing you? See? A what? A subscription. Do I say it a funny way? I say it properly. Subscription. My wife says I have a list, but I don't. It's the last time I'm drinking caffeine. Proper flip. Fucking in my face. Channel's doing all good. Amazing, Samuel. More life to your channel, more prosperity, more success. I'm already subscribing. Not to the... Oh, what? To the government? Yeah, but this is like an exclusive subscription. It has its own contract and terms and conditions. Mandatory subscription, yeah. I'm so glad I can speak English now. I couldn't really speak English when I was in school. I was just making stuff up. Can I triple request? Well, it's 4:20, so I'll do like I'll just take Samaringbon until the end because the runs on that are like 50 minutes to an hour. Otherwise, any request after Samaringbon would be very, 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 very short, and I don't want that. I want us to enjoy these runs properly, honor your requests. Oh boy, these brakes are amazing, by the way. They have saved me over and over and over again. Look at that. Bellissimo. Lovely. My English is very funny with my Dutch accent. Your English just sounds like an Englishman, Hank. Like you don't have an accent. It comes on like every now and then. But for the most part, you just sound like an Englishman. I don't know how you pull it off. I don't know whether it's just like a Dutch thing. But you definitely don't sound Dutch, to be honest. You know what? Adios. Adios. Let me bother to edit tonight. Alrighty. Thanks. I'm glad you see it as a compliment. Not that it's not, but I don't know how many people would want to sound like Englishmen. Maybe you heard a Dutch when I was talking about Verstappen. I don't remember. I don't remember exactly when it would come out, but it came out like 2 or 3 times. And to be fair, 2 or 3 times in a space of like, what, 45 minutes? That's pretty good. Migrate here illegally, nobody would have a clue. Not recommended. Better than a huge Dutch accent. I've never heard like a heavy Dutch accent. Are they bad? Can't be worse than a Birmingham accent. Racing. We were for a little while. We were for a little while. It was a good race, by the way. He caught up very well near the end. He's flying now, though. Jesus, that train is gone. Dutch accent is bad. If you as a Dutchman is saying that, then okay, it must be. It must be. Why is that broken like that? I want to go and fix it. I don't like that. It's annoying my OCD. I can't fix it. It's not a must. Why is it broke? What's the point? Ridiculous. Look, in 2020, what was it? 2021, 2022. They couldn't make a circle. It's GTA San Andreas type polygons. What route is this? This is oh, what route is it? Is it Rheinrohr Osten? RRO? I think so. Or is it HRR? I don't know. I don't remember. I'll have to tell you afterwards. Just have you remember which one of the bunch. I always get confused between them. In English, I always hear when someone is Dutch. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Where did the request box go? I can't be bothered to change it. Transport Legend to change it to say that there's no more requests. So I just removed it entirely. I cleared you. You like the Class 350? I haven't experienced much of it, Connor, to tell you whether I like it or not. So I'm indifferent at the moment. What is the DSD on the train? The buzzer sounds. I lose power. I come to a standstill. Flick the DSD switch in the fuse case and all is good. Basically, Navi, anytime you hear any sort of alarm, just press Q. Like that's your safe. That's the safe thing. It's just something that needs acknowledging. It could be AWS, which alerts you when there's either a speed reduction or an upcoming yellow signal, or even a red. It could be just to make sure that you're there and you're alive and you're still in control of the train. There are multiple reasons that something could go off. But the DSD or DVD is the alert that would go off every 30 seconds, every 30 or 60 seconds, depending on the train, just to ensure that you're alive, basically. Rheinrohr Osten. Thank you, guys. I've driven this loco loads of times. I never had this before because with this DLC, with that DLC pack, Navi, the safety systems are on by default, whereas usually they're off. So if you've never gone to the effort of actually turning them on, then you'd have never have experienced them. But they all, whatever variant of 66 you have, they all operate the same. If you were to turn the safety systems on. Oh boy. Okay, we're still within the platform limits. You tried Garsic phone. We did. We tried it. We played it on Discord. Was that the one that we played, Nabil? On Discord? You, myself, I think Safe shows as well. I think. Yeah. We made it in pretty decent time. Oh yeah, I was meant to end this at like 51, 8:51. Oh well. We're taking it to the end apparently. Why not? Might as well. We're taking Samaring Barn to the end of the stream, so. With Punk, not stage shows. Oh, okay. So was it then not 4 of us? It was Punk. I remember drawing him. Try England. What do you mean by try England, Connor? You mean try an English route? Well, our next one's in Austria, unfortunately. And that's going to be the last one for this week. Man, I had such a bad time when I didn't understand PZB. I think I've driven this in VR. Not recently, though. Very minor delay, not bad for time at all. South and Southeast England. Just Samaringbon in VR. I have driven Samaringbon in VR. I've driven Vorarlberg in VR. Pretty certain I've driven this in VR as well at some point, but yeah, not recently. There was that. There's been more. I've tried the Bakerloo line in VR. I think that might be it. I should try one of the. I should try Bernina line. Ooh, Bernina line in VR would be an insane experience. I really wish the actual controllers for the VR headset were compatible with Train Sim Mod 4. It would be a hell of an experience. Just put it that way. It would be so good. Like actually like gripping like the levers and oh man. I really hope that someone's working on a way to make that happen. I mean, comparing to just making TSW4 VR compatible in the first place, I feel like getting compatible controllers would be. I got burp stuck. Compatible controllers would be the easy part. Should we do passenger or freight Transport Legend, or do you not mind? Either way, it wouldn't be a service to be able to finish. Actually, we could this one 35 minutes. Passenger, okay. That's intermodal. Okay, cool. So it'll just be one that we won't get to the end of the route with, of the run itself, but we'll get to the end of the stream with it. Stop all platform. I think this is an all-station service because it's like an hour and 14, whereas the other ones are 50 minutes. There's either a long delay somewhere, or yeah, we stop everywhere. If that's all right. It's always all right, Transport Legend. I was watching some YouTube streamers using that controller for trains. It looks pants for £300. Yep. And that's why I said I'm going to, in the next year or so, or in the next couple of years, I'm going to design my own because the gap in the market for train peripherals is huge. Huge. How much money is that waiting? Wait, is it passenger? I was fooled. Alas, I have been fooled. Like, the only reason people are happy to pay that much, Navi, is because what else is there? Unless you're gonna do like a DIY project, which I've seen a lot. That's the thing. People are talented enough to actually make these things a reality. Why not make a business out of it? Like, you will become a millionaire. It's there. But anyway, no one wants to do it, so I'll take it. I'll do that. Cool. But when I now got this multi-million-pound business, don't be jealous of me. Okay, a lot of these are passenger. Okay, these two are passengers. Okay, let's do this one. I think there's more freight in general than there is passenger. I'm going to design one and build it. If you can do it in a way where you can ship it out and still make profit. Like, look, Moser came with their truck rim, right? Who else was making truck rims? 1. 2, how popular are American and Euro truck simulators? So what happens? They were the only ones to do it. They took advantage of that gap. It sent Moser to the moon. They were already big anyway because of all their like racing stuff. But if you didn't know about them before, you knew about them after they released the truck rim. It's not hard to get rich. Like, you just need to be prepared to exploit what needs to be exploited and put in the work. Bro's going places, don't know where exactly, but somewhere. That's all right. All that Arduino and all of this and all of that, I need to like start understanding how they work. Because you'll take the blueprint that people have when they make their own stuff. People are always willing to share like how they've done certain things. You just build off like what someone's already done. It's like the blueprint is there already as well. Would be wise to probably invest in like a 3D printer for the parts, at least for the concept, or for like a first run. And I have ideas of features. I'm not gonna spill the beans. But I've got ideas of features. There's so much to be done there. So much to be done. Because the train sim genre is growing, man. The market's growing. And you've got like Rail Driver. Rail Drivers, they're probably making like at least hundreds of thousands off what's a crap product, ultimately. But again, it's just that there's a lack of supply. There's a little bit of a demand. No one's supplying, so... I'm 8 yards off the road at Mascot Junction. It's been up like 5 minutes. Wasn't that where I waited for... Wait, 8 yards? If you're still... Let the music play out. If you're still waiting for that instruction to clear, go closer to it, because I was like what was it, like 20 yards out or something? I think it's one of those ones where you have to be like at like 2 yards off the instruction. Maybe it could be worth going on YouTube and like going backwards on the stream. I think you should be able to do that, and then just seeing like wherever you're stuck at, see how I maneuvered through it, and then just copy it basically.
Caesar.
Before we finish our simmering. Well, this is the last service. We're not gonna go until the end because it's quite lengthy. It's gonna go way beyond 5, and I actually need to finish at 5 today. I've got a meeting I need to host. I also need to eat. I also need to plan because I actually haven't planned for the meeting. So yeah.
Caesar.
Signal denied your request. The only time I remember being held was for that train, for that class 43 that went past. Navi, so if that train's already gone past, I'm not sure what you're still being held for. Rail travel would be way better if the handles were full size. That, and I think apparently just the feeling of them was just a bit stiff as well. It's quite a bit, quite a lot of limitations. Like the buttons as well are like, you can barely rebind anything, which sucks as well. Ate shrimp for dinner was amazing.
Caesar.
You know, I don't think I've ever had shrimp before. I've had prawns, which I'm like, sometimes I'll have a reaction, an allergic reaction to them. Sometimes I just won't. But I don't think I've had shrimp before. Whereas the meat of the road driver is the straightest thing I've ever seen. For the money, could have been made a whole lot better. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But who's gonna stop them from selling it? They ain't got no competition. They're the same argument that people make for Dovetail all the time. But what's the difference? Shrimp are small, like really small, no? And prawns are like a lot bigger.
Caesar.
With shrimp, then I believe we just put both. Right, cool. I mean, I'm sure I'm not a culinary or an animal expert, but I've always understood them to be that way. Or maybe because the only shrimp I've seen in real life, like live, is like ones that were like
Caesar.
that small. Hasn't it been like an hour or so since I said, oh, my tablet needs charging? I plugged it in straight after that. It was at 3%. Now it's at 4%. You can tell why it doesn't get used for anything else. I love the sounds of the train, like just the squeaking and I don't know, it's given a sense of speed. Connor, can I ask you a question? The things that you type, where do you get them from? Do you like copy and paste them from somewhere, or do you watch like a video at the same time the stream is on and then like you type out what they say in the video? Oh, on your TV, okay. That's fair. Is that a neutral section in effect? Where's the train power? Pantograph is still up.
Sifa. Sifa.
Yeah. Moses, hello. I'm doing very well, thank you. I'm glad to hear you're well. Are you responding for the future? I'm glad that you're good. I didn't need to ask. Nabil, I tried to work on my the thumbnail, the emotes, the size of the emotes. Brother, I did like everything I did the first time, and I cannot get them to be the same size. Yes, I am. Sounds very biblical. That's a shame. I know, man. I know. I'm gonna give it another crack. I happened to be doing it yesterday as I was on a very, very frustrating phone call. And even trying to do it was very, very frustrating as well. Such a long process for no reason. And but I did try it though. It wasn't like I gave up on it because of frustration. I genuinely did try it. It's just that yeah, nothing I tried seemed to get it working, man. This is it does sound very biblical. Is the moon just like always there now? Because this is like the third time I've seen it during a daytime run. Is it there for effect, or is it the season? I wouldn't put it past Dovetail to put that much like detail into the moon. I remember when, I don't know if it's still a thing, but I remember in TSW2 there was a thread in the forums around the TSW2 times that was for people to basically put like little details that they noticed, and someone picked up that on all the generators, all like the electrical boxes or the generators, the humming that you hear or the frequency that is heard is the real life frequency, basically. Which is like, that's good detail. That's nice. But what about all the things that we needed details for that you guys didn't put that detail? And even on Long Island Railroad too. I forgot what station it was now, but it was one of the terminating stations. When I opened the electricity box on the release day stream, and there was like a little Easter egg there, and it's like, why are you guys wasting your time with stuff like that? Like if the game was up to a certain standard and now they wanted to add a bit of fun here and there, I'd be down for that. But like, the gaming is a bit of a state. I don't put in no time towards stuff like that. I don't know. It's a little bit odd. Just uncoding the program to prove my tactic in the math game, and it was the best. Well, hold on a second. If you're the one that's coding the math game, doesn't that automatically like make you OP? You can never play it. That's like the developer's curse. You develop the game, but you can't never play it because you know like every inch. You will know how to exploit it. You know, I don't know if I've seen some Semmering We've never done a full end-to-end run. I think I did it on actually the release day stream, and that was it. Now it's the game we played in school. I just want the tactics to almost always win. Put some money on the line. Unless they all code as well, then it becomes a little problematic. Okay, the brakes on here are decent. And those are the electric ones as well. I won the first game with 91, the closest had 74. Okay, so fair to say, I think you found your tactic.
Sisa.
Who knows what the Olympiacos Fiorentina game yesterday? How did it end? I know I'm pretty sure it went to penalties, right? What was the penalty score? It's just a lot, but gambling always has some kind of tactic. Yeah, tell me about it. SCS started the live stream. Oh, for the new truck. That's been pressure on me a little bit, innit? Nabil, I don't know, man. Maybe I will have to move on to 1.50. But a lot of the map mods are yet to catch up. It's still early days. So I don't know by the time I can afford to just throw money at mods. Maybe they would have been updated already. Also, Holy Trucker, did you send me the link to that graphics mod for ETS? Why do you have the JCB back? Because it was only like £4, and it was for both games. I couldn't. What's the word? I couldn't pass up on that deal. Fair enough. Yeah, man. Like Nebraska's £7, which isn't a crazy amount, but it's just above like what I'd have been comfortable right now putting towards games.
Sisa.
I remember the same with the Volvo equipment pack. Yeah. Whenever they do these really nice deals, it's almost silly. It's almost criminal to miss out on. They're too good, and you know they're going to be solid as well. I mean, I haven't read any reviews on the JCB pack, but it's SCS. It's going to be quality.
Sisa.
You can almost blind. Yeah, that's what I do, bro. Do you know the amount of times I've bought DLC, like map DLCs, for a later date because at that time I just wasn't playing. I just couldn't be bothered to play like Euro Truck or American Truck Sims. But I was always buying the map DLCs because I knew a time would come and I'd get back into it, and I knew that it was quality. I've lost power, by the way. Did we go through another neutral section? I was unaware of. I'm also working on an operating system for Open Computers. So to surprise my friend when we play modded tomorrow. What's Open Computers? Is that like a known known thing?
FIFA.
Might just be in a spanner. Computers and Minecraft. Oh damn! You should play Minecraft with us, Promptly. Sometimes we do. We have a dedicated server. I think Safe Shows and Snagger at least are active on it. I'm gonna start streaming it more. That's also something I need to be streaming. I want to play that a little bit more. And the fact that it was gifted to me as well, I sort of need to honor that as well. So vanilla Minecraft is boring. It's not vanilla. It's modded. Don't ask me what mods. I won't be able to tell you. I just know that's modded. You can try and check the Minecraft channel in the Discord. Maybe there'll be some information there about it. Minecraft server where? We have one. Yeah, check the Minecraft channel on Discord. If there's no information there, let me know, and then I'll tag Safe Shows because he's the one that's hosting it. No info. Okay, I'll tag Safe Shows then. In the channel. We need an AC server.
FIFA.
It wouldn't.
FIFA.
I've muted everything. How do I unmute? I've muted everything. Should have just left it as is. Okay. I think that's fine. Oh, my camera. Where's my camera gone? Is my camera frozen? Dude. What are you doing? Okay, there we go. I'm back. Okay, found the mod pack. Okay. Okay, so it is there. The information is there basically. I just need to pin it. Why haven't I done that yet? I feel like I Hello? This happened last time when somebody done a sound alert. Let's try that again, shall we? Or I think I know how to fix it. Or do I? I'm not even using NVIDIA Broadcaster anymore. That's the when I mess with the sound, it activated. Because even when I used to, so I restarted it a couple of times when it happened the first time the other day on stream, and okay. I don't really want to be using it though, but it will do. My fan is working.
FIFA. FIFA.
It has another computer mod that I already have an operating system for. Is it possible to like merge them? Sprunkless? First time so these will look alright. could port the code, but betas have 2 different versions. Okay. You take the safest option. That's where the scenario was stuck at a red light.
FIFA.
I don't know why you'd have been stuck there, Navi. I say just watch back the stream when it's done on YouTube. It will be there, and get to that, find that part, and just see what happened on my one for my run.
FIFA.
It might have been time, and I got there after 2 incidents where the brakes came on. I mean, it could have been, but then even then, I don't see why you'd have been stuck. TSW doesn't have the best dispatcher, but still sounds a little bit odd. If Semmering was genuinely 3.5 miles away, I would have run it until the end. But we're due there in like 20 minutes, 25. So it won't be. It's not to be today. I don't think I've got a run of the Semmering Barn on my channel. I think I skipped out on a lot of content for it. Same with Salzburg to Rosenheim.
FIFA.
We'll hand it over to Mr. Man. I also will be a second man. What are you doing? What are you doing? What have you done to the train? Specialton. What's he doing? Let's try the train, my boy. Whoops. Okay. Well, I will let him do his thing in the background. Are you like really? Really? Go, just go. You just clear off. NVIDIA broadcast, clear off. Clear off. Ridiculous. Right. So yes. I am going to leave it there. Thank you so much to all of you who have joined me today. I hope you guys have had as good a time as I have. Thank you for all the conversations. Thank you for all the requests. Thank you for everything. Really. The whole shebang. It's been a pleasure once again, as per usual. Thank you very much, Hank. You too. And to everyone else as well, have a lovely evening, a lovely rest of your day, wherever you are. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. with some SimRail. And then I'm going to consider an evening stream. Not sure what it will be, what it will consist of yet. But there is a possibility of an evening stream. I'll update any information on it on the Discord, so keep an eye out on that. But yeah, for now, I will bid you guys farewell. Have a lovely rest of your day. Like I said, please look after each other, stay safe, keep well. I'll see you next time. Peace out.